the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small 4. 5 on the clock. Ayton, the pass to Booker, and Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing, interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And stolen by Booker. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Ball left side. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Ayton. And Capella sends it back. They retain possession. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Young, right side. Kicks to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. For 3, Bridges. It's stolen by Capella. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Capella, and there's another turnover by Atlanta. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high, and a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively, so he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. Bridges, right side. Driving in, the 10-footer. It's deflected. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And it's Paul penetrating, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bridges outside. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Ayton. To the middle. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
The drive by Paul. Bridges outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 5. Back to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
There's the drive. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Here's Ayton. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Young outside. Collins in the post. Defended by Booker. Shot by Collins, no good. Suns leading by 3. Ball left side. Ayton at the elbow. Atlanta with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now, here is Young. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Pass to Paul. Driving the lane. Bogdanovich against Booker. Inside and stolen by Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Reddish. With 4 seconds on the clock, rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
If anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Finished off the break. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Capella sets a screen for Young. It's tipped. Here's Crowder, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Bogdanovich with it, out guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The Hawks working the ball around. Capella dishes to Young. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Paul against Bogdanovich. And Booker kicks to Paul. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. Paul goes in. Bridges outside. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul with the ball and guarded by Capella. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young passes to Capella. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. And Ayton throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Young for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young against Paul. Crowder a screen on Young. Paul passes to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got 7 points in the game.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And a deep 3 from Young. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
First team foul. Substitution for your Hawks.
To the paint, and stolen by Williams. Here's Herter, and the basket is good. Herter's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Hawks.
Good sign that Herter's learning how to take that kind of contact and still score.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Herter, great positioning on the putback.
Herter at 6'7", able to get in there and get after the offensive rebound.
Payne with it. He's against Williams. Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good on the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Williams finds Jang. Back to Williams. To the inside. Rebounded by McGee.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Stolen by McGee. They're running for the finish, and the slam dunk by McGee.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Herter. Shamet with the steal. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Johnson. And the pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And they get it. Here's Jang, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. The Hawks shooting their first free throws here for the night. And Jang drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Payne kicks to Nader. Passes it to Shamet. McGee against Jang. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? It's Williams, high post. Working on Payne. Molinari finds Jang. No good on that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Nader. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's the Suns' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And stolen by Payne.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And it's Shamet missing. The Hawks trail by 18. Herter passes to Williams. He kicks it to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Herter. Jams it in off the great move.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
Into the lane. Payne. And it's McGee with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Herter. Buries it from three-point range. Herter's got 9 points here in the second half.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Here's Payne. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. They'll make it tough to come back.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. I'm Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Booker.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Capella. Off target at the rim. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Capella dishes to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks that Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And here is Paul. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Young, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
He's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
That one drops for him.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Paul looking around. Pass to Booker. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Now here's Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Paul passes to Bridges. Over Reddish.
Yeah, you like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Paul kicks to Bridges. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. The kick out to Young. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And here's Young after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Capella the pass to Collins. Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
On the wing, Bridges. Bogdanovich against Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Trae Young grabs the miss. It's Young on the wing. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
Now Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And stolen by Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Young attacking. Pass to Reddish from deep. Rebound by the Heat. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Young against Lowry, and there's the drive. Goes back up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. The crossover. And the nice layup by Young.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Outside Young. Sinks it from distance. Young's got his second basket of the night. Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Capella inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Count it.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Bogdanovich from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Lowry. Miami trailing. Butler on the wing. Back to Oladipo. Now Adebayo. Now Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Now here's Young. Counted from distance.
Three-pointer.
59 seconds left in the first. Lowry with it. Going inside. Outside for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Butler with a steal. And he's all alone for 3. Oladipo. The shot won't fall. Atlanta's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Young misses. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Young way outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 11 points. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Both teams have it going here early.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
There's Young with the 3. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oladipo on the wing. Outside for Butler. Inside. Tucker, no good. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich finds Young. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Lowry. On the take. Here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. Adebayo is screen on Young. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Hawks. The kick out to Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. Tries yet again. Pass to Collins. And here's Capella. Here's Reddish. Clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. Outside Tucker. Fires the 3. Got a piece of it.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Takes a 3. The shot no good for Miami. They've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. A good look from Bogdanovich. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Young from long range, and it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lowry finds Butler. Outside Tucker. Into the lane. Out to Lowry. The 3 ball. Outside Butler. The 3. Kept alive.
Hawks foul. Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
51 seconds left in the first half. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Out left to the wing.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Stolen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Capella with a block. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. He's been productive.
22.
Thanks, Allie.
33.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the floor for Atlanta, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at the 1 spot. Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Knocks down the long J. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's a screen by Jang. Herder to the inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Hero on the wing. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Hunter for 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 13.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Hero outside. Down low. Here's Morris. Up and in on the layup. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Pass to Herder. Stolen by Hero. It's 2-on-1. Here's Strus. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's Herder penetrating. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Off the bounce, Kevin Herder is one of those guys who can surprise you with the speed.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 13.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Vincent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
That's something you cannot have defensively. Allowing Dedmon to power through contact for the potential and 1.
And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Jang. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Vincent. Williams defending. Clock at 4. Here's Hero. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Morris with it. Picked up by Gallinari. There's the steal. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Strus's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Inside, here's Jang, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Though he has a score-first mindset, Williams not a bad setup man.
Here's Vincent. Williams defending. Pass to Hero. To stop the run. Rebounded by the Hawks.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. And he drives in. Pass to Vincent. Here's Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Dedmon's got 5 points.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Young can't hit. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Bogdanovich from long range. Fires in the triple. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Tucker, no good. Atlanta is shooting 56% today. Bogdanovich with it. Now Oladipo defending. Collins with a screen on Lowry. And stolen by Adebayo. On the break. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Reddish has got 4 rebounds now. Collins outside. From the low block. Here's Capella. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Butler on the wing. Another shot. Butler on the wing. The three. Again, the miss by Butler.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Young, the pass to Capella. From downtown. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Bam Adebayo.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Young can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Butler. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Stolen by Collins. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Capella.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay. The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Outside Bogdanovich. Up top Collins. And that one hits the back iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Capella, screen on Oladipo. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
1:27 left in the game. Young from long range, and the three-pointer goes. Young's got 23 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Tucker, no good. The Hawks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Shot clock at 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Capella, guarded closely. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you, Kevin. Well,
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton throws it down.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Takes a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Lowry looking around. The pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes down. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Lowry, and there's the drive. Paul with the steal. Bridges outside to the left side wing. Paul against Lowry. Bridges outside. Over Butler. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Offensive rebound.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges left side. Pocket 6. Paul dishes to Ayton. Another shot. Takes it out to Booker. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 3. Tucker finds Adebayo. Butler on the way. The kick out to Oladipo. Pass to Lowry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. That shot no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Tucker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Outside Lowry. Oladipo outside. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul left side. Booker with no one around, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And taken away by Paul. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges finds Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
And here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tucker. No good on the triple.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. Now Butler. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead. They're up by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming up.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this guy is so good in transition situations. DeAndre Ayton runs the floor like a deer.
The drive by Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooter would be the person. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Here's Lowry following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Booker against Oladipo. Dishes it to Butler. Tries again. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. The 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low, Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder the pass to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul for 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Now here is Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here's Tucker. The dish to Lowry. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. Bridges shot. Good. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here's Tucker. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. The shot's good. Adebayo's got 8.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Paul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Lowry against Ayton. Here's Adebayo.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Crowder. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Lowry penetrating. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
He takes it in. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. The shot's good from McGee.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Outside Lowry. It's Oladipo on the wing. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. To the paint. Butler with the steal. And now Adebayo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball.
25.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
19.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Johnson, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Johnson.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
And stolen by Payne. 3-pointer. Vincent with the rebound. The Heat trail by 8. Shamet with the steal. McGee the pass to Payne. McGee inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Vincent from the arc. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The pass to Nader. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Nader's got his first 3 points of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Vincent the pass to Dedmon, and it's good. 2 points. Dedmon's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
On the wing, Johnson misses the 3. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Strus. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pass to Shamet. Here's Nader. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And McGee kicks to Nader. 5 to shoot. And it's Miami with the rebound. The feed to Morris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami. Payne passes to McGee.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he sinks the second. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to Strus. Beyond the arc. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Payne finds Johnson. Shamet on the wing. Back to Johnson. Stolen. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Hero. Payne looking around. Now, here's Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Hero. Dedmon kicks to Hero. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending goal right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Payne with it. And that one is good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Vincent. The pass to Strus. On the wing, Morris. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution for your Suns.
Suns leading by 7. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges for the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. And here is Hero. They get the rebound. Bridges with the steal. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the small forward. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Oladipo left side. Tucker the pass to Oladipo. Back to Tucker. He kicks to Butler. Outside Lowry. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And slam dunk by Butler.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Out of this is to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. from outside off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Lowry passes to Oladipo. Lowry drives in. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Adebayo on the follow.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Passes it to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Tucker finds Butler. Tucker with the ball. He's against Crowder. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Offline with his three. Suns leading by 7. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
game.
the three.
2 minutes.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Lowry inside the line. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Lowry from outside.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
Booker outside. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chris Paul.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And stolen by Butler. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. Now the pass to Tucker. The three. Tipped away. And they'll get another chance. Now Booker. So it's the Suns winning easily here. David, thank you as always.
On the floor for the visiting Atlanta Hawks.
And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, VA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at small forward. Capella. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Here's Paul. Capella with a rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Capella. Collins with a screen on Crowder. There's Young with the 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Here's Young, coming off a Suns make. Here's Capella, and he lays it up and in.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Ball drives in. Soft touch off the glass. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Paul inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Bogdanovich against Booker. Here he goes. Hey, rejected by Capella.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Ball passes to Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, VA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Young. Back to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Pass to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. 3-pointer, Bridges. Here's Ayton. Oh! The jam by Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Paul against Young with the drive. Here's Capella. Second chance effort, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Paul. That free throw no good.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, DA.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Young. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Hawks need to get one up here. Atlanta again missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Paul against Young. Pass to Booker. He takes it in. And Booker with the jam.
And how about Booker going high up for the dunk?
For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Paul against Young. Down low. Here's Capella. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game. Committed to the role, committed to being a lob target, continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big.
Outside Young. There's the drive. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Paul passes to Ayton. And here's Crowder from the arc. Connects from downtown. Crowder's got 5 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be...
And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. 4 on the clock. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Goes back up. Reddish on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the paint. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up at 3. Young on the attack. 3-pointer. Reddish. Great positioning on the putback.
And I think the length of Reddish right there helped him out with that rebound.
Outside Paul. Driving inside. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness of the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Paul against Young. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 9.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Young against Ayton. And Young is good for three.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Paul passes to Bridges. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Reddish. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Booker. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. And the shot goes in. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Capella, screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. Now Young. Back to Collins. Pass to Reddish. Capella, screen on Booker. Here's Reddish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Ball against Young. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Young, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
For 3, Bridges. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a grand finale to that.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 4. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Johnson is out there with Abdel Nader. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Off target from outside. Atlanta is shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Up top, McGee. Pass to Payne. Back to McGee. Doesn't go that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Jang. Outside Gallinari. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Got it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Payne against Williams. Payne drives. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Jang. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he gets it back. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Nader. No good on the 3.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And Hunter, here we go. And it's good for 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
McGee, a screen on Hunter. Oh, deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Herter with it, and it's McGee picking him up, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
It's Nader on the wing. Back to Payne. Takes it inside. Pass to Shamet. Here's Nader. On target from range.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Herter into the lane. Here's Gallinari. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Pass to Jang. Outside Gallinari. Williams from long range. Drops in the 3. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Williams against Payne. Here's Nader. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Gallinari. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Deflects the pass. Three on 3. Here's Shamet. Collins with the rebound.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Count that bucket. Young's got 12.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
The 3 is up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
The defense has to be besides themselves.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And Crowder with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme. And he just waited for his teammate to be open.
With the step back, Young from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh,
and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Bogdanovich from long range knocks down the triple.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
Outside Paul. Ayton in the high post. Stolen by Young. Collins inside. He's against Crowder. Young can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Booker can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Capella screen on Bridges. To the inside. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Booker. Shoots. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
His first shot attempt. And he recovers it. Back to Reddish. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside for Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. For 3, Bridges sinks the tray.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Collins with a screen on Paul to the middle. And Collins with the slam.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Paul against Young. Pass to Bridges. 1:46 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And Collins with the slam.
We have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Capella against Bridges. From outside the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win.
is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lowry Oladipo deciding where to go with it here. Off target from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Collins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He believes Bam Adebayo's ball handling improvement has made him a nightmare to defend. Coach said Bam was always a factor at the rim, but now he can take you off the dribble in either direction, and the jump shot's coming around as well. That means they have to prepare for all kinds of possibilities. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
A nice shot by Young.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Lowry for three. Miami no good on that time either.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
The kick out to Young. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Young against Lowry. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. That one good for two.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Young against Lowry. Young drives in. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. Young's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to Oladipo. With the drive. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Young fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Outside Lowry. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Rebounded by Capella. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. From downtown.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a two.
Again, Young missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Outside Butler.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Off with the layup. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. 6-point game. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. A shot by Reddish, no good. Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Oladipo, good.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Young with no one around. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
The Heat trail by 4. Right side Lowry. Oladipo outside. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Outside for Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. A shot off that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta. They're up by 4.
All right, look who's coming up in the court. Come on, get loud for your ETA.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charging.
It's a real nice momentum, you know.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Oladipo. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Oladipo's got 5 now.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Young drives in. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And here's Young after Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. And the dunk by Capella.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Oladipo. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Reddish. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lowry has the open look. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and stolen by Butler. In transition, here comes Miami. Oladipo's running. Tucker finds Lowry. Back to Tucker. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young passes to Capella. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's 10 points for Clint Capella. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
The Hawks trail by 3. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Lowry with the ball. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Young, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Butler kicks to Lowry. To the paint, deflects the pass. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
Young against Lowry. Young passes to Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Lowry. Here he goes. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitute for your Hawks.
Here is Williams. No good with the layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit.
22.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Clock is at 3. Going inside. Goes back up. Edmond passes to Vincent. Now, Hero. They get it back. So the wing on the left. Here's Morris. Here's Strus. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Miami on defense. 3-point lead. Now, here's Hunter. Gallinari on the wing. Driving inside. Misses from close range. The Heat shooting about 42% so far.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Atlanta is shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Williams for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Offensively, Lou is incredible. You can use him in so many different ways.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And he drives in. Here's Strus. And the 3 off target.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Jang, the pass to Williams. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Jang gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, Hero launches a 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hunter dishes to Jang. Takes it off the glass. And now a 4-point Hawks lead.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Now, Hero, D right on him. Over to the left wing. And it's Strus missing. The Hawks leading by 4. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Herter banked in off the glass.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's Hero with the 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And they pick up 2. Gallinari's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustment. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Herter passes to Gallinari. Drops in the layup for 2. Gallinari's got 4 this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Down low. Fast break, the Hawks. It's stolen by Morris. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Dedmon throws it down.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Nobody near Williams. That 3 off the mark. To the inside. Morris passes to Strus. The 3-pointer no good. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Miami ball. Substitutes for your Hawks.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get loud.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 11. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Offensive rebound. Young on the follow.
Great positioning by Trae Young. He's right there to collect the rebound and send it back.
Oladipo outside. He kicks it to Tucker. Keeps it alive. Adebayo on the follow.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here is Young from beyond the arc and then some. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Lowry against Collins. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oladipo finds Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Bam Adebayo. 2 shots.
And Adebayo drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Capella inside. Adebayo on him. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Bogdanovich hits to Young. From outside the arc. 5 on the clock. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy. He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Bogdanovich wide open. No good with the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
That's his second personal foul. 2 seconds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat trail by 8. Butler way outside. Drops in the tray. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now. They've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Young's shot is off. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry against Bogdanovich. And the basket by Lowry. Now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Now Lowry after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Capella kicks to Young. Capella with a screen on Lowry. And Young, here we go. Collins wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Miami?
Takes it inside. The kick outside to Butler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Young. Four on the clock. From deep. And that one is off. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
And it's the Suns to start out. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. He can't get it to go, and it's Miami the other way. Outside Tucker. And Booker pulls it down.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
They get the rebound. And it's Crowder missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Lowry, right side. Oladipo outside. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Bridges. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton against Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Shot clock at 6. Ayton passes to Bridges. Driving in. Blocked again!
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
First team foul.
Lowry outside to the paint. Here's Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And it's Paul off the drive. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Into the lane. Paul played it in with a nice touch off the window.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Down low. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Booker.
A good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. And it's Lowry penetrating. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Inside. And Booker with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
To the middle. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Out to Bridges. Here's a 3 from Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Bridges misses. Miami trailing. Oladipo finds Butler. And here's Adebayo. Covered by Crowder. Outside Tucker. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Paul passes to Bridges. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 5 now.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Outside Tucker. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And the Heat shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. It's Oladipo with the finish.
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Paul into the lane. Pass to Ayton. Here's Crowder. No good from outside. For 3, Oladipo. It's not going to go for him.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. For 3, Booker. Miami grabs the miss. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Butler. Oladipo with the ball. Oladipo on the wing. Back to Tucker. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Paul passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges. From the arc. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Ball with it, picked up by Lowry. Pass to Aiden. It's Booker on the wing. Aiden, a screen on Oladipo. Booker for 3, and it's Miami with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Good work defensively by Crowder. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Adebayo. Here we go, 1-on-1. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
From deep. Again, the Heat misses. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
For 3, Oladipo. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul with it, picked up by Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton, and here's Crowder from the arc. He drops it from range. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
To the inside, stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker, good.
Devin Booker.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's Lowry. Again, the Heat misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Crowder finds Booker. From behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Lowry outside. Banked it in off the glass.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Bridges left side. Booker for 3. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Count it.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Outside Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking at. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Suns, We've got Cameron Johnson, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Abdul Nader, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Butler. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Adebayo up top. Back to Tucker. And the three off target.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Johnson. Pass to McGee. To the paint. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by Johnson.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Lowry with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
McGee, a screen on Lowry. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break Miami. He's all alone. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Payne. Here's Nader. Outside Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
A line change here for Miami.
Well, you love to see this out of Morris. He could have easily forced up a shot, instead makes the extra pass.
Outside Payne. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Hero, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Phoenix foul. Landry Shamet. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Miami now, down by 15. Hero right side. 6 to shoot. Dedmon, good. Dedmon's got his second basket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Shamet. McGee with it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Pass to Dedmon, stolen by Payne. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he's going for the oop here.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
There's the drive, and yep, it's good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Payne with it, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Stolen. Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Pass to Strus. Up top, Morris. Here's Vincent. Clock at 6. Now here's Hero. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up. The lob, very well done.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Pass to Vincent. Here's Dedmon. Here's Vincent. Kicks it to Hero. Launches it. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
A line change here for Miami. Outside Butler. The offensive rebound. Phoenix dominating the game. Ayton finds Crowder. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And force feeding the ball inside. No reason to go away from what's working.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. For 3, Lowry. And again, the Heat missing. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Paul. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Lowry against Paul. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. For 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3-pointer.
Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
He's really taken care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Booker. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Lowry. For 3. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Bridges. Unable to get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And it's Butler with the jam.
My goodness, Jimmy Butler is so explosive. Half-court transition, it doesn't matter where it is.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Over Oladipo. will not go. Misses off the front iron. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Pass to Booker. Over Oladipo. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Stolen by Bridges. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Paul with it. Checked by Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the